Today, we're diving deep into the incredible traditions of Ramadan in Libya. It's a time when you see ancient history, profound faith, and some seriously amazing hospitality all come together. So let's get right into it.
You know, this quote just nails it. It perfectly captures the feel of Ramadan in Libya. It's not just about fasting. It's a full-on sensory experience. You've got the smell of spices everywhere, and this deep, deep spirit of generosity. And those are two themes we're going to see again and again.
So in Libya, the journey of Ramadan, it actually starts way before the first fast. There's this whole season of preparation, both in the kitchen and in the heart, that just builds this amazing sense of anticipation all over the country.
And a key part of that anticipation is a tradition called Shabaniya. Really, you can think of it as a beautiful farewell party to ordinary days, right before the serious devotion of Ramadan begins. Families get together for these huge meals, they reconnect, and they kind of collectively shift into the mindset for the holy month.
Now, the physical preparations are just as important. The markets are just buzzing, and the air is thick with the scent of harat, these freshly ground spice blends for the nightly feasts. And back at home, families are busy making bisisa. It's this powerhouse mix of roasted grains and spices that gives you all the energy you need for that pre-dawn sahur meal. It's this perfect balance, right? Preparing for both the fast and the feast. So all of this preparation, it's all leading up to the main event of every single day, the Iftar meal. This is the moment the fast is broken and the table just comes alive with these iconic traditional dishes. And on that table, there is one dish that is the absolute undisputed queen, the Libyan soup or shorba Libya. It is non-negotiable. It's got to be there. It's made with grains, tender meat, and this amazing mix of dried mint and parsley. For so many Libyans, its rich, warm flavor is the very first thing they taste after a long day of fasting.
And then there's this national icon, mubaratan. The process is just as clever as it is delicious. You take these thin potato slices, stuff them with spiced meat, coat them in egg and breadcrumbs, and then fry them until they're perfectly golden. What you get is this incredible contrast, a crispy outside with a soft, savory inside. It's basically a work of art you can eat. And trust me, the feast does not stop there. The table is also piled high with burek, which is a fantastic savory pastry, and ozbond, a really rich dish that's usually saved for those big family get-togethers. And you wash it all down with refreshing drinks and dates. Every single thing on that table has a purpose and a story.
Okay, so after everyone has eaten, something really magical happens. The cities, which are pretty quiet during the day, just burst with life. The night becomes the time for community, for prayer, and for some really unique social rituals. But what's really cool is that the evening's buzz actually starts in the hour before sunset. This is when you'll see a classic Libyan sight, these long lines forming for sfenj, a beloved fried dough treat. It's a whole ritual to get it fresh and piping hot, ready to enjoy right after the main meal. And then, after prayers, the historic old cities like in Tripoli and Benghazi, they just come alive. They're decorated with beautiful lanterns, the shops stay open super late, and the air fills with the spiritual sounds of maloof music. And maybe the most beautiful thing of all, in those few minutes right before Iftar, you'll see kids running between houses, exchanging plates of food with neighbors. That simple act just weaves the whole community together. You know, this connection to heritage, it's not just in the food or the music. It's something you can see, something that's worn with so much pride. During Ramadan, and especially for the big Eid celebration, Libyans put on their stunning traditional clothing.
For the men, you have the badla al-Arabiya, which is this really elegant, complete outfit. It's got the outer zaboon robe, the farmla, which is this incredibly embroidered vest, the traditional trousers, and it's all topped off with that iconic red shunna hat. It's a look of pure dignity.
And for the women, wow, they wear the rida. We're talking this breathtakingly beautiful garment made of fine silk, often woven with actual gold and silver threads. It's just a symbol of pure elegance and grace, and it's saved for the most special occasions, like the prayers on Eid morning.
Okay, this is super cool. If you ever want to connect with the culture, you've got to know the right greetings. Ramadanic Maruk is your go-to when you meet someone. After they've broken their fast, you say Saha Faturek. And I love this next one. There's even a special wish just for the soup, Saha Shribtek. That just shows you how important it is. And finally, after prayers, you say Rabbi Yetaqabbal Ta'atkum, which means, may God accept your devotion. So all of this, the fasting, the prayers, the community gatherings, it's all building up to the grand finale, Eid al-Fitr,
This is the festival that marks the end of Ramadan, and it's a time of just huge joy, family visits, and you guessed it, more incredible food. And the very first morning of Eid, it kicks off with a specific, unifying dish that you'll find in pretty much every home across Libya: asada. It's a simple but deeply traditional dish made from flour, and it's often served in a big communal bowl with melted butter and rich date molasses. It is the official taste of the celebration.
Then, after the morning prayers, you really get to see Libyan hospitality in full swing. Homes fill up with the smells of strong, bitter Arabic coffee and this amazing array of homemade sweets. We're talking plates piled high with makrod, these date-filled pastries, graiba, which are these melt-in-your-mouth sharp-bread cookies, and other sweet, nutty treats. It is a true festival for the senses.
So when you look at it all, Ramadan in Libya is this incredible tapestry of faith, food, and these really deep community bonds. From the specific spices in the kitchen to the shared greetings on the street, every little detail reinforces a collective identity. And it really gets you thinking, right? What are the unique traditions, the foods, the songs, the gatherings that bring your own community together? Thanks so much for joining me.